Super Saiyan Sonic.
Hello. We're
Well,
back. I realized I went back and Rob's not here, but it's fine. He's just my cousin. It's okay.
Mine.
We love him.
Thanks for the subs, Artemis.
Yay!
he bought me a
Making out.
microphone, so I had to donate back to the
You weren't
channel.
supposed to tell everyone.
I wondered why you sounded different.
This is my headset.
No,
Oh.
I also help with their
Hasn't
audio
gotten here
settings,
yet.
and I bought them a Blue Yeti X microphone.
Yes!
Oh.
I made the mistake of saying that I was looking at microphones.
Thanks, Agni.
I have been looking into getting myself a cheapy iPad to draw on. I'm just kidding.
So what happened was I was ordering me one, and I accidentally put in the wrong address.
Oh, yes, of course. Happens all the time.
Can we talk about how Agni's just become the sugar daddy of the Voctair?
I have almost
Wow.
sent you stuff on Amazon because I had your thing up. So,
That's
I have
but
too,
granted,
so it's fine.
if we were making the money that Agni was making, we'd be just sugar daddying our parents, or all of our friends anyway.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Living the dream.
Anyway. So, where we left off before break, before the stream did whatever was happening there, and I still haven't figured out what the problem is. You had made your way to the Enquara Plateau, and were debating how to get Atlas, your centaur friend, up the very sheer 2-mile-high cliff. And then, due to technical difficulties, the party realized that they, out of character moose, had the solution all along. So now we're just going to...
You can say cedar. You can just say cedar.
No, because some people knew that it existed and said nothing because they didn't want to metagame. Just saying.
Yeah, true. Fuck you, Duality. Love how you're doing great. Thank you for role playing.
You're doing great, but fuck you.
I'm so proud of you. I've never
I'm
eaten
so
a mango.
proud of you right now.
I've never this aggressively eaten a mango. So we're all on the top of the cliff now.
Oh no, you have to resolve how that potion appeared. Go on. For my entertainment. Go on.
Okay, I got it. You want this? You want some role play, baby?
I do.
All right. So Razira's coming back up the cliff. And we're waiting at the top of the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Sly and Gordon are probably doing.
Gordon
Slide.
is still working on his reverse saddle for Atlas.
And Sly is probably giving not tying advice because she's like, oh, I like it when you make that knot. Something like that. Anyway, Athelstan, what's Breeze doing?
Getting ready to give Gordon the potion of growth if you don't realize you have something.
Oh yeah, I imagine that we're just like sitting there and like he's just like watching down, and he kind of like just looks over while you're going through your bag, and he remembers something. Breeze.
Yeah?
Come here.
What?
And he flips open the top of his pouch. And he pulls out a bit of beeswax waxed cloth. And he gives it to you. And as
Okay.
you open it up, it's not much anymore. It's just about that big now. It's the last piece of chocolate.
Gay.
Really Is this really important right now? We're trying to get Atlas up. I mean, thank you, but
Sorry, I'm 12.
To me, it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I normally don't, at least for a long time, I didn't care for being touched. But it doesn't hurt.
I know.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Good.
Especially when you do it.
I mean, or Sly.
True, but it's not the same. He's like fiddling with his pouch and stuff.
Anything else in there that might be, like of use?
Breeze, I wanted to say that he pauses. And he shifts a piece of cloth over. And he sees what the little pouch that used to be the bag of holding. Fuck.
You wanted to tell me fuck?
Fuck. And he's undoing the strings. Like fucking big fingers trying to undo the knots. And he's like muttering to himself, fucking stupid.
Do you need help?
Bastard. And he just like hands over the pouch. Alaric left it behind. There's no fucking potion.
Why did he leave everything? Fucking idiot.
I don't fucking know.
Do you not think he's gonna need this shit?
I don't fucking know. There's a fucking potion of gaseous form in there.
Oh, so Lark solved their problem again.
Fucking bastard.
Yep. That's about right.
And I imagine Razir just like pops up over the side of the cliff. Hello. I am back. I am back.
Kila said we were waiting for you at the bottom.
Yep. Has it been an hour?
Probably only about
okay.
only about 40 minutes.
How fast can you get back down there?
How fast I get up here?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. He takes.
I mean, I can. We can make her get down very quickly.
You want to push me?
That was my intrusive thought too.
However, how long would it take you to climb down?
Take this potion, please, and be careful with it. Don't drop it. And I'm just gonna repeat what I said earlier, because we've erased some of that, because we're retconning part of this. I would really appreciate it if you could get my friends back up here. This is a potion, gaseous form. Give it to Atlas. He's the centaur. And you're probably gonna have to help Heli
She's
haul
grabbed it.
their ass up here.
She grabbed the bottom of the bottle between her teeth and like, ocean assiest door, guy.
I love it. Oh, I love Razira so much. Usher no Ashish door. I see this. Someone needs to draw it. Oh my God, Alyssa! When you watch this back, I want to see this in your style. That'd be so cute. Razira climbs back down the cliff, right?
Yep.
I like them.
So, at the bottom of the cliff, Atlas and Keli, you see Razira come down, say, Athelstan needs to wait an hour before he can come and get you. Then climb back up the cliff. And then at the hour mark, climbs back down. And has a potion bottle in their mouth.
Oh, little one.
She reaches up and grabs the potion and like, Athelstan said, this one, drink it. Potion of gassy norm.
I had to make sure I didn't have food in my mouth if you said it again.
Okay, I trust my friend. Atlas know what that spell is. That's on the druid spell list.
Gassy norm? No, he doesn't know what gassy norms are.
Okay.
Make an arcana check as Atlas or Keli.
Can I make an intelligence check to see whether or not this would be happening and Athelstan should fly down there to intervene?
Sure.
Never mind. Never mind. No, never mind. I willingly fail it because I'm distracted.
That's a 12.
Gassy norm? Gaseous form, maybe?
Atlas trusts Athelstan, so they would take the potion.
Okay. You watch as Atlas tips back this bottle and immediately begins to fart. Because they were concerned about what happens to their farts when they become a fart. And
It is canon.
Yes,
so,
it is.
so Atlas farts and then turns into a fart, slowly from the hooves up. His body becomes incorporeal and misty until he is a floating horse fart.
Editing of Atlas
Whoa.
is just like the bottom half, the horse half, like turning into gas, and he's floating away like a genie.
That would only be if it was a suppository of gaseous form, not a potion of gaseous form.
I love this
I
game.
like watches this happen and just with like an absolutely done look on her face begins to climb.
Okay. Eli, I need 3 checks, acrobatics or athletics, to make it
Eli.
up.
I can get you there
Advantage is
faster.
easier. What do you mean?
Can you hold on?
Cool, sexy music is playing, everybody.
What exactly?
All, you just hear a bunch of popping, and all of a sudden Razia just starts to transform and growing like 16 times her size.
Too many. It's too many times.
She is now a large white tiger.
Kitty.
Questions. I have all of the questions, but okay. Let's just go. And I backpack onto this now enormous tiger.
What in the Lisa Frank?
And now she moves at 50 feet around instead of 40.
Okay.
Run.
However, with the additional weight of Kilai and Kilai's gear, you are at half speed.
Okay.
But that's still
That's
25.
still a fuck ton. Like, you're still doing a fuck ton. It's like 75 feet around.
it's like Tai Lung running up the side of the cliff in Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. So you all watch as these massive white claws curl over the edge of the plateau and dig in.
And
And
the
then-
halo just.
The rest of the body comes up. You see Kilai, her halo face, kind of like a little wide-eyed, but also like that regular I'm so fucking done with this shit expression. It's just a weird mix of awe and fuck my life. Followed
Alice
by
is just over like
the
walk around my
large-
real life.
skull of a massive white tiger. And then the rest of the body. Kilai curled around the back.
What'd you do to Razira?
I didn't do anything. They can do this all on their own. And I just kind of like scratch.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, I just like point over at Yinrik.
Yeah, another one?
Yep.
no one can stay their
Fine.
size anymore.
Thank you.
He just smirks.
Oh, I thought I was the biggest one.
Well, you're the biggest.
Technically, you still are, aren't you?
You are 100% the biggest one. Razira is just the smallest, biggest one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How big is the were-tiger form?
How tall?
Tall, about
Yeah.
4 feet at the shoulder.
Damn.
Length,
Yeah. Like if they were standing on their back paws.
if they're standing on their back paws, they are 100,
7.
108 inches. Give me a second. That
Help me
is
math.
9 feet.
9 feet.
Pretty
Okay.
close to Gordon's.
So I'm still the
Important.
biggest, though. That right? Right?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
You
okay.
cannot play another character with a size complex. You're giving him
Watch
this.
me.
You're giving him a size complex, Affy.
You're tall in real life. I don't understand this.
I'm not tall. I'm just above average.
Anyway.
Okay.
As Razira is sitting there, she's just going to start shrinking back down. Not all the way to the Maxi form, more to the were-tiger form. And you know, if anybody's paying attention, she looks exactly like her Tabaxi form, just twice as tall.
No, yeah.
Still just
and
like
hasn't-
scratching while this is happening. Just completely over all of this nonsense.
Yeah, Aspen hasn't taken his eyes off Razira.
She floofy.
Thank you, Razira.
Okay, so are we sleeping here or are we...
Yes, we need to sleep. Everybody needs to sleep.
Am I making the hut?
No, do we risk it?
It's up to you
feeling-
guys.
Are you feeling lucky?
I always feel lucky.
Hey,
Oh my god, get out fucking room
just
already.
groans.
God.
Still holding the like package of chocolate.
Oh no, I put it in my bag.
Okay.
Yeah, can't let Keylight see that.
And yet, Razira's in hybrid form, and yet Sly is still taller.
So, top of the cliff. The entire party has finally made it. What are you doing?
I
would suggest not sleeping near the cliff.
don't think that'd be very smart.
The
But
question is, do we
is
move into the
unlike-
tree line and then
it
set the
is
bubble
unlike-
up? Or not?
Say that again?
question is, do we move into the tree line and set the bubble up or not? We make like we did last night and try to make up in the trees little rafts that we did.
Well, we have part of a hammock now. We can get Atlas up much easier thanks to Gordon into the tree.
Speaking of Gordon, how did Gordon react when that whole gaseous form potion was brought up?
He was a little put out, given how hard he'd been working on the thingy.
But now we can get him up in a
It
tree
looks
now.
amazing, Gordon. You did a
Yeah.
really good job.
It's
amazing.
fine. I don't need you to placate me, Keli.
And I'm not well. We can
I wasn't,
use
but
this to get them
okay.
up a tree. Okay, we're all very cranky. Let's just climb a tree and make some platforms. We'll save the bubble.
Okay.
Before we go up there, we need the rest of the Pythons, because I'm not going to have anybody flanking my ass in the middle of the night. They're not that far. I go over, I grab the rope.
Rizir will just start climbing down and yanking them out of the cliff.
Okay.
Just not all of them. Like we had been moving them whole time anyway, but still, go ahead.
So, with your extended physical activity, climbing, building platforms,
Yep.
retrieving all the Pythons,
Yep.
everybody needs to make a Constitution saving throw that is involved in setting up camp for tonight.
Yes.
Mhm.
Reasonable.
26.
I got an 8. Actually, wait, I can roll. Con save. I was rolling the wrong
Like,
con
come on.
save.
Roll like Keli. Much better. 19 for Keli. Atlas. 15 for Atlas.
What
You're up.
flies con mod?
Her saving throw is +2.
She got a 10.
Okay. She is exhausted.
I think this is the fastest I've ever gotten an inspiration. Rizir has been here 3 episodes, and I got an inspiration each episode.
Yay!
So, with an exhausted Sly, how deep into the forest do you move to create your camp?
Not too far.
100 feet.
I was gonna say
100?
like 15 or 20, but I'll take 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
So moving 100 feet into the overgrowth, you are able to create another tree raft situation. And between the climb and everything, it is still such an exhausting night. You will be hard pressed to have watches tonight. It's up to you whether you risk them or not. But you all feel like you could sack out for a long time.
So how far apart are we in terms of like physical distance?
From
From each
Where?
other. Like when we're talking about like this tree raft.
in the tree raft, there's not enough space for everybody to be like on the same platform, especially when you have 2 heavier members of your party.
Put us like a cluster, like in Tarzan.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I picture it like gorilla nests where they're kind of
Little hammocks.
out. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Probably a couple of people on branches above everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I imagine Razira and Yenrik in particular would kind of just be on a branch by themselves, kind of over the rest of the party, while the rest would be like lying on
Within,
squirrel
like,
nests,
10 or
essentially.
15 feet of each other, maybe.
Yeah.
Between like around 15 and 20 with like all of the sort of 3 dimensions taken into account.
So within
I'll
shouting distance
do-
for sure.
The entire watch.
And no, that's not happening. You look like shit. You need to sleep.
Athelstan climbs up on the tree raft, and he like settles down and he says, "I can take first watch," and then he just like passes out because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, on your save?
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
you're
face
out.
plants.
Yep. He just like I don't. I can do. I can do it.
I should be good to take a watch.
Just like face first
No.
into the tree raft.
I mean, I rolled a 26 con save, so Rosira should be good to take a watch.
So
We should just.
Razira takes a watch, and then I take a watch. As we talked about splitting stuff up differently.
Yeah. So you're looking at 2 watches instead of 3.
If I take this like second, and Razira takes the first, I'm not too bad off.
I have.
Everybody else sleep.
I need at least a short rest.
Yeah, Breeze, just
Riz-
sleep. It's okay.
Rosira
can-
grew
Here,
up in a
Athelstan.
jungle, so she is probably used to taking long watches, especially being a hunter.
Same.
Razira and I have watches.
Did you just say take care of Athelstan?
Yes.
He's just lying face first on the tree raft, like his hair is like fucking his nose squished into the wood.
Mhm.
Any,
Yeah, you're a
Anybody-
hot mess. Keli is not a complete moron.
He's passed out,
No.
just like out.
Anybody who's paid attention to Rosira since she took her hybrid form would notice
Mhm.
that she is not nearly as. Her attention span is no longer that of a goldfish.
She's smarter.
Not smarter, more like just.
Focus.
Just has more space for all of that energy.
Took Adderall.
Right, so we agree which day we do it. Razira takes watch, I take a watch, everybody else sleeps.
Okay. Razira, as I put everybody into the cone of silence, please make a survival check.
Oh boy.
Survival?
Oh man,
Or-
Tally ho.
why do I do this to myself?
No perception?
Yeah, you can do perception, sorry.
And. 23.
Okay. You are used to watching the rest of the camp as they sleep. So the sounds of snoring and moving and farting and all that other stuff that happens while people sleep, it's familiar and almost comfortable in a way. The concerning part is that you hear to the northwest of you the sounds of footfalls, and it's like stage whispering. There's a group of people, and you can hear the sort of call and response of a conversation, and they're talking, but you can't make out the words. And then you hear a loud call of an animal of some sort as it screams in pain. And then sort of like the whooping and cheering of what you presume now to be a hunting party.
That'd probably be something she's used to hearing.
Indeed. The noise itself of the animal dying was strange, though. Unfamiliar. You'd never heard anything like that before.
She's
Anything
just going.
you- Sorry, go ahead.
She's just gonna keep an eye out.
Okay. Is there anything you're going to do on your watch otherwise?
Other than what she would normally do, which is make sure her take out her weaving kit and check for any holes in her poncho and stuff.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check just to see how your poncho's doing.
13.
It's a little banged up. There were a lot of heavy tree cover, and you're so small. So it's going to get snagged on bushes and whatnot. And then climbing up and down the cliff 14 million times definitely took its toll on the fabric. It is not threadbare in some places, but you can definitely see where you might have to start patching instead of mending.
She will make a note of that for the next time she goes hunting, so she can get leather to repair it.
Okay.
But otherwise, she can't really do much with it right now. She doesn't carry that much around with her.
Of course. Especially when you just thought you were going on a cursory look into the temple. All right. So your watch comes to an end and you wake Keelai. Oh my god, I'm struggling with the map. Hang on. Don't get comfy. Sorry.
Not a lot. When it's just one person taking a watch, they don't last long.
Apparently.
Unless it was Sly, and then in which case we'd have to find her next week.
True. So Razira wakes you for the second half of the watch. You wake Keelai feeling exhausted. 4 hours was not enough.
Go to bed. Be alright. Did you see anything?
See? No. Here, though, hunting party that way, and she points off to the northeast. They got something I've never heard before.
I mean, just a creature you've never heard before, or what do you mean?
Assume creature, yes.
Okay. I will keep an eye out for them then.
At least I'm assuming it's a creature. I mean, if it was a dinosaur, she'd have probably heard it before, because Jolt. But, yeah.
All right, Zira. You climb up into the branches above the rest of the party and kind of tuck yourself in for sleep. Keelai, make a Constitution saving throw.
Other one?
Yep.
Yeah. 19, so 20.
Okay. You are able to kind of shake off the exhaustion that's just lingering sort of at the edges of your mind. You know that not getting a good night's sleep in the next day or two is going to be very detrimental to your health.
She hasn't done before.
Make a perception check as you settle in for your lone watch.
We have to like scroll between screens here. 12, so perception.
Mhm.
17 total.
Sorry, you cut out there.
I rolled a 12 on the die, so 17 total.
17 total? Okay. You don't hear what Razira pointed out to you to the northeast. You are aware from where you kind of are, and you can poke yourself up a little further to look over the tree line. You still see where the smoke is that Athelstan pointed out the day before and marked on your map. And kind of looking around from there, looking towards the even further northeast, you do see what looks to be a tall pillar standing lone from the edge of the plateau.
This is where the thing is, right?
Sorry, you're really quiet.
It's where. Never mind. I don't actually know that. I'm sorry. I've been editing for the last 2 days. I don't actually know that.
I don't know what you're talking about, so neither do I. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before. It's just like a column almost made out of rock and stone. The same thing the plateau itself is made out of, but separate.
Oh,
It's about the same height, yeah.
is it so like it's on the plateau?
No, it's separate from the plateau. So you have like the kind of top curve of the plateau here, and then you have sort of like the separate, almost island here.
Is it how far out does that appear to be?
It's difficult to tell from where you are. You can just sort of see it, and you're aware that it's this different space.
I make sure to mark that on one of the maps. Like, we go whichever one is closest to me. I'm assuming Athelstan, and his map, mark it.
Mm-hmm.
That we know.
It's about in the same area, so there's not like a whole lot of space for you to do that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I just watch. I take out one of the feathers from the owlbear and just kind of twirl it in my fingers.
Okay.
Thinking about my dream.
All right. What do you think on your dream?
Real. Real. And I know how our story ended. Real. Interesting to think of what maybe why my brain did that, but I don't know. She just thinks about it and just keeps reminding herself over and over again. It's not real. It's not how it happened. No, saw happen. What she's become. Monster. She softly, to herself, just sings the song that she used to sing during the war.
Does it make you feel better?
Really, it makes her feel angry.
How angry?
Probably not so rage consuming that it used to be. Still very angry. Because all of that time was stolen from her. And she is what she is now because of the war and things that happened during it. And she reminds herself that running will not save anybody. She kind of looks at Athelstan sleeping, I'm assuming next to Breeze because gay.
Probably.
Sees the two of them, sort of marks what's going on there. And remembers a simpler time before things got complicated and dangerous.
Looking back on that, though, even living in Castle Avernus had been complicated and dangerous in its own way. You were charged with protecting Athelstan and ensuring that he remained healthy and safe, given what you know now that he was supposed to be Aslan's vessel, you understand why you were given that charge. Complicated further is everything that Athelstan believes about himself. That he's a corpse. Nothing but a soulless husk. Unworthy.
It was all about feeling like that.
Indeed.
She loves that stupid boy and reminds herself over and over again running will not help.
No, it won't. And you continue that mantra inside your head as the sun begins to rise. Creeping up, beginning to warm the air around you as the rest of your party wakes. Cedar, don't forget. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to do it so you don't freak out.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm not.
You're gonna
freaking
get
out.
us every time. Like
not-
the two of us for sure, you're gonna
Okay.
get us every time.
It's just a symptom of my ADHD. It's fine.
Whisper in Fantasy Grounds first.
I
That's-
don't have
Fantasy
it
Grounds
open.
They're
open.
not open.
I'm saying as a general rule.
Yeah,
They
like
don't
that'll work with
listen.
Fantasy
They don't
Grounds.
pay attention to it.
Yeah.
And I do. I see the messages when they pop up, but like,
Uh-huh.
I do too. When I hear a roll go through, I'm just like, oh fuck, what are they rolling for now?
There you go.
the number of times that I have like been through editing stuff and y'all are like, Kila and Athelstan's faces are amazing right now. We pay attention to the rolls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when everybody gets up, Kila just like when Athelstan is like fully awake. and
Am I
everybody's
fully
sort of-
awake is the question.
When we're
We'll
all
get to
down
that
on
in
the
a second.
ground.
Okay,
Why are we
well,
down on
if
the
we're going to
ground?
wait until you're on the ground, Razira, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Eli,
Okay.
I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Chicken
15.
dice or star dice that you gave me.
Start ice.
Chunk.
Chonk. Chicken. Do it for Maggie.
Actually, I'm gonna use one inspiration
Not bad.
because I have 3 of them.
Sure.
I rolled 15
Uh,
on the die, so 18 total.
27 on a nat 20.
Okay.
Lord.
You're fine.
You think?
And sorry, Keeley, what did you roll?
15 on die, so 18 total.
Okay. You are suffering from your first level of exhaustion.
Ooh. 18 didn't pass. Holy shit.
Nope.
I'm glad
The bitch
I'm
stayed up
I
too
mean, I
late.
figured that it would, like, the difficulty would go the longer the night went on, but
Yeah, still.
I
better me than you guys.
You are the healer. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
do we roll for the stress effect or no?
Why is the music getting intense?
I'm getting there, Razira. You can't,
I was
like,
just
you, got-
I was asking because I didn't know or not.
you gotta let me get to it first.
Well, you're having an existential crisis over there. We get down to the ground floor, and Keelai just goes to Athelstan and just
Am
like,
I awake though?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
would
Do I have to
assume
make
so.
any saving
Well,
throws or anything?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, but
Thank
since
you.
everybody just wants to do their thing before I finish
No.
everything,
I
you guys
I
go
was
ahead. I'm just
waiting.
gonna be over here.
I was waiting patiently.
Okay.
I'll make a Constitution saving throw.
From you, I need a con save and a wisdom save.
Why?
Because you have stress effects, my dear.
Okay. Okay. Con save. That's a plus 5. Come on, baby.
21 on a wisdom save.
Wait. I'm gonna use Ferret's dice. I always roll too stupid high on Ferret's dice.
All right,
Come on,
Razira,
go.
you're no longer suffering from your disadvantage to perception.
She feels completely fine after 4 hours sleep.
That's the third one in a
You
row.
basically made pasta, so
Buddy.
That's the third one. The third natural one in a row, and that's my con save.
Buddy.
can't blame it on fantasy grounds tonight because you're rolling real dice.
I know, but that's 3 ones. What's the statistical likeness of that? Anyway. Thanks,
Keelai,
Ferret.
you can also give me a
You know what?
wisdom save.
Can I please use one of my inspirations to re-roll that, or is that not doable for a 1?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
13.
Sorry?
13.
You're still disadvantaged for perception.
That's better. Okay, 19 plus 5 for my con save, and I'll do my wisdom.
Okay, you are not exhausted. You slept soundly on your face.
No one turned me over. Oh, I'm gonna have a
Nobody
sore
said
nose.
they turned you
Breeze,
over.
Nah, it's like Apple saying you were sleeping between the slats. Your nose is literally peeking out the bottom of the platform.
I think you've seen the fan art. He has a big nose.
That's true.
I'm just saying there was that gap between the floorboards. His nose is right
Yeah,
within the gap.
That's kind of funny. Nobody stepped too
Roll
hard on the
for
boards.
nose splinters.
Oh no, my nosy, my snoot. Oh no, my sniffer. Okay, wisdom saving throw 12 plus 5, 17.
Okay, you are no longer frightened.
Hey, I don't like being scared. Just one arm comes up, the other one comes up, and just pushes himself up right from the floor, and does the nose wiggles. Oh, good morning. Anyway, I've been drama. You can continue, please, Affy.
Okay. So down on the ground, after everyone has stretched and had breakfast, so everybody remove rations and a portion of water.
And
Right. Rude. I'll fix that on Atlas and Keelai.
okay. Actually should be down 2 because I couldn't remove it earlier either. So
Okay, I'll get it. Go ahead, Keelai.
I go to Athelstan and I show him the map. I tell him about the column that I saw from when I was on watch. There is a strange pillar nearby, sort of where we're going. But it's not part of the plateau.
Let's go
It
touch
was
it.
very strange. Yenrik
I punch Yenrik in the face.
will punch you off this mesa. I swear to gods.
It's okay, I'll just bounce.
No. That's the sad part.
Rolled 16 to hit.
Stop.
I'll get it.
Why do
It-
you keep punching him?
It makes me
Because it
feel
doesn't do
better.
damage.
It makes me feel better.
Well, maybe I want to be petted, Keelai. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, have
You
you ever
could
thought
just
about that?
ask.
Keelan?
What did you say, Keelai?
Said you could just ask.
So, Keelai, if I came up to you and said, would you pet me?
Athelstan does eyebrows at Breeze.
Reach over and just go pet, pet, pet. And Yenrik said, "Why
Anybody,
y'all
look
gotta
at,
make this fucking weird?
anybody looking at Razira and would notice she's back to tiny mode?
Are you zooming around the camp too?"
Yep.
Tell me more about this pillar.
I couldn't see it very well. It was dark and it was far away, but it looks like it's over where we're headed.
Is it still
Well, we can go
there?
take a look then.
I mean, yeah, I would assume so.
We're not in the tree anymore, so I
Can
can't
we?
tell.
Oh, okay. Because we're in. the tree.
Razira, would
She
you
stopped.
like to
I was gonna say she skids to a stop at Applestan's feet and just
Tokyo
looks up.
drifts.
Yeah, Tokyo drifts like the kitty do. Could you, do you mind climbing back up there and peeking up through the canopy to see if you can see this pillar in that direction?
Just.
We look and it's just the outline from where
Yep.
Razira was standing.
It's like Hammy from over the hedge. Oh, right. No grip, no grip, no grip.
Claw, more claw. Or no, the other way around. Less claw, more claw.
Less claw,
I don't know.
more pad.
Okay, so Razira neumes up to the top of the trees. Make a perception check.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
So,
25.
what you
What do your
see,
kitty eyes see?
you see this sort of outcropping of the plateau, and it comes up almost like a thumbs up. And just a little bit away from it is another, it's like a pillar of rock at the same level, almost like it had been sheared off of the tip of this thumb and was now kind of like free floating. And you can just make out what appears to be a rope bridge.
Artemis.
Of course.
Artemis.
She's gonna just drop down from the trees back
Hit
to the
every
ground.
branch. Hit every branch on the way down.
Going.
Still land on her feet.
Pasta. Pasta is really graceful going up, not so much coming back down.
Just lands on, still lands on her feet at the bottom.
Poofed out. There's like nice dismount. Did you see?
She holds up her the smallest digit on her hand, just like in a thumbs up position.
Oh.
With a rope.
In the wall.
Thumb,
Off Agni.
a pillar, and a rope.
Well, I guess we know where we're going.
All right. Let's go then.
When we come to this river,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe water.
Yenrik, is this water gonna be safe to drink?
I sniff it. Do the thing Athelstan does.
I need you to make a survival check before you even set off. You're still at
Okay.
the base of the tree.
Well, no, like I'm just at like when we get to
We're just
the
trying
river,
to
or
get
will the
ahead
water
of
be
things.
safe?
Atlas advantage.
Yenrik already got a nat
Yenrik already
20.
rolled.
Okay, we go.
I rolled-
Yenrik, you know that this river, though it feeds into the Killer's Road, but because it flows down towards the Killer's Road, it is completely clear of any sort of pollutants or poison or anything like that.
Okay.
Less so if you were drinking from
The
down
Killer's
that
Road.
way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they call it the Killer's Road for a reason.
I'm sure it's very clear and sparkly down there. Athelstan like looks at points of the map. I'm sure that the throne of eels is just full of teddy bears.
Oh, no.
So yes,
Yes. We agree, so we do it.
Okay.
do it.
With
Refill
the
on
survival check still riding that, you are able to make it to the Killer's Road in short order. You are able to refill water skins if you so choose.
Need it.
While we're there, Razira would probably just go fishing.
How long do you spend at the river?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Like, I was just enough to fill up water skins.
I like how Viggo Mortensen Razira is.
To be fair, Cat.
Yeah.
All right, so if you are going to
Why
attempt to
does-
fish in very quick time while your party fills up water skins and presumably like washes face and whatever.
Yeah.
Make a survival check at disadvantage.
Take the McDonald's bathroom sink bath.
8.
You like fap around in the water, but nothing really happens.
It's like that scene in Brother Bear when he tries to catch fish for the first time.
Yeah, basically.
How wide is the river here?
It's pretty narrow here. Like 5 feet.
Kitty!
It's not here, so we all have to do it.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
You good boy.
Are you mad at
Anyway.
me for having guests?
Yes.
Husband sent me the cutest picture of him.
Yeah.
And that little cat thing upstairs, and his front feet are sticking out, and you can just see floof.
Yeah. He a fluffy boy. Anyway, leaving the Killer's Road.
Hello.
Hi, Natasha.
Who the? Oh,
No!
I was like, whose sound is that? Yeah, we do it. We agree, so we do it.
Okay. Stopping for lunch, you are able to make it to this sort of peak by...
Could you
Like I
indicate?
can see what's going on.
Hang on.
Yep, waiting. Patient. Sorry, Natasha, this is an 18+ stream.
You are able to make it basically to where Shakuna had marked the map with an X
If there's not a shrine here, I'm gonna be so
by
fucking
6
pissed.
o'clock-ish.
It's getting to be evening time now.
It is back to evening time again.
Oh, so we get to the thing where the rope bridge is?
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. It's been a long minute since I made this map.
Hello.
Hi, Natasha.
Again.
This is an 18+ stream, child. We're about to start swearing.
She can't hear you.
Okay, well that's good.
Fucking hell.
Can I have these on?
No, you can't listen to them.
No.
We're
Say
naughty.
bad words.
They're saying bad words.
It's true.
Yeah, your daddy's a bitch.
Bye.
She had to hear it sometime.
It's true.
Love you, Agni.
Thank you. Have you met her mom?
I have
Yes.
not, and
No.
I'm okay with that.
Yes, I've met her mom.
Goodness.
Not sponsored,
Goodness
but like
gracious.
not sponsored, but there's like this really cute, cozy survival craft game that's going to be coming out soon. It's called Solar Punk. And this just kind of reminded me of it because like it's just a bunch of floating islands. And most of it's solar-based energy. Pretty cool. Check it out. It's on Steam. I mean, the information's on Steam. It's not out yet. Oh no, a map, and we're all on it. I'm scared.
So,
Oh no, a map I can't see.
hold on to your titties. My goodness.
Actually, since break, I haven't been DC'd once.
Yeah.
I guess resetting the game helped. So, you guys want to log in, do it. You find yourselves at the edge of the plateau's jungle. Ahead of you lies a wide swath of land, completely open and exposed to the air above. And beyond that, you can see a brazier burning at the foot of a rope bridge.
Is that a giant fucking fuck this?
I don't know
It's a
what we're
giant
looking
fucking-
at, so
It's a giant fucking snake.
are you surprised at this point?
No. I mean, that would require me to actually read the names on the map. The Throne of Eels. The shiny Snake Lake. You know. Anyway, is this not... we look at it, and I look at Yinrik. Is this meant to be a place of safety? Where provisions are provided?
In theory.
So where's the shrine?
Is this an illusion?
I've never been to the shrine.
Yeah, I get it. How does the hunt end if you haven't made it to a shrine before? How have you survived? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I was on the other side of the hunt.
Gotcha.
I take out my sword and board, and I start walking across the fucking bridge.
I grab Keeli's gorget. Will you stop fucking doing that?
Nope.
Zero is just going to move forward.
Sly's
I
like, wait, check for traps. Duh. Calm down.
My guess. We all know where this is going.
Well, let me just like check and see if the bridge is safe. God. Let me do what I do.
I
So
cannot move on
you
the map.
leave the jungle?
Oh,
Yes.
that's true. Sure. We should probably
Could
do
you
that.
send me a screenshot of what you're looking at, please?
Just look at the stream. Oh, wait, it's not on the
there.
stream.
Give me a second and it will be as soon as people stop dicking around.
I'm not dicking around. You're
Not
dicking
moving
around.
anything.
They know who they are.
I didn't touch it.
It'd be any worse than the time you opened the battle map up and there was a dick drawn on it.
My players do that too.
Yep.
To be fair, it was only 150 feet. She can make that in a single round.
Usually I put the players on like a lobby kind of map, a fake map, if you will, with like a little challenge of what they can draw on it on there, so I can placate them like children, and then I drag them to the actual map where they've gotten all
work
their.
with this group.
They've already gotten.
It
most
might
of their
work the
dick
first
drawn.
time with the group, and then they'd figure it out and wait until you drop them on the second map, and then start drawing dicks.
No, but the second map they don't have the permissions to draw on the map. So that way they can't get butthurt about it because they had all their opportunity to draw. Anyway. Sorry, Affy.
That's okay. So you leave the jungle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Slowly, and keeping an eye out, but yes.
I feel like Sly would obsessively be making investigation checks.
Okay.
So I'll just drop a couple into the tower.
Are we getting attacked by Affy?
I don't know. What are you getting attacked by?
I don't know. But it's been like 4 sessions since combat, so
This fucking
we're
Chakuna's
about due.
Chakuna's right there, so this will be fun.
You sure that's Shakuna?
Who knows? Athelstan can see
Anybody
her.
could be wearing her face.
Could be
Shouldn't there.
Liliana.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh! She was there. She was an illusion. Now she's there.
No, she's down.
Now she's over here.
So, with the stealth checks across the board.
Oh, stealth checks? Oops.
Oh, well, we're
Oh,
doing
the stealth.
investigation too. The couple of stealth checks, Yinark basically disappears. Razira and Breeze, not so much.
Sly disappears.
Sly
Well, me to
disappears.
even bother because Kayla jingles when she moves, so.
Oh, shit.
those spurs, they jingle, jingle, jingle.
22 for Athelstan.
All right. So half the party's not bad. The rest are noisy as shit.
I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll that stealth check.
Sure.
I thought you were going to say Flash of Genius, and I was going to be like, you're not here!
17.
He makes his triumphant return.
Flying by on a rocket ship. Just
He
Not
also
bad.
crash lands on a meteor.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So,
it's like that scene out of Aliens vs. Cowboys.
Okay.
Anyways,
Breeze.
what's going on?
you come to the edge of the tree line and you can see a clear path ahead to the bridge. The bridge itself does not look to be in the best condition, which is probably understandable given that it's been out here in the elements for at least a year. But it looks much older than that. And as you get closer and your dark vision sort of hones in a little better, you can make out dark figures standing in front of the bridge. Athelstan, you see Shakuna and her displacer beast Yana standing before you.
Where displacer beast?
Not a were displacer
Encourage the
beast,
nonsense.
which would be cool.
It is now.
Yeah.
So we Shakuna. Well,
So you have made it this far, I see.
not for lack of trying.
Yes.
It is
Made it to the X.
unfortunate.
What?
We made it to the X. Where's the shrine?
Across the bridge.
Looks very hospitable. Love
It
what you've
is-
done with the place.
Oh, thank you. We keep
You're
our
welcome.
shrines in tip-top order.
Oh yeah, I have noticed.
Hang on, Shakuna.
You don't think it would be that easy, do you? I know what you have done,
Mm-hmm.
what you intended to do,
Uh-huh.
and the rules you broke in the process.
Didn't break any rules.
Break any rules?
You carry with you a bag of holding just now. And the
No, I
bagman
don't.
is nowhere to be found in my domain.
We didn't start with it. Well, none of us here started with it.
The one who did is dead. As far as we know.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
They are quite alive, you will be happy to know. And because of the assistance of my own, they are no longer valid in the trial.
What do you want?
Her fingers come up and sort of pet over Yana's head. Cannot let it happen so easily, you see.
Uh-huh.
You could
What do you
run
suggest?
to the other shrine. I will let you leave now. Uninhibited, unspoiled, and the hunt will continue. Or
Or
a sacrifice to Mayana.
what?
A hand.
Any particular hand?
Any hand from any of you.
I take out. This is gonna be stupid. It's not gonna work, but I take out the owlbear paw. You didn't exactly specify.
That is a paw, not a hand. Do not try to play semantics with me, Prince Athelstan.
Well, I figured since he's like putting it back in his pouch. Well, I figured since we were playing word games, that I would just indulge.
So what will it be?
And
Yes, a hand.
Take out my hatchet.
For the podcast, Eli has put their arm forward.
Don't be fucking stupid. You need both of your hands to be for somatic purposes. And I cut off my left hand.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
wait,
Nobody did an insight, so this will be fun.
Yeah.
Should
Super
have
fun.
Should have asked for her word or something. But she did actually she did give her word.
She did.
Where is my sheet? 12 plus 5. 17.
Using the tree beside you, you stick your hand out against the bark to give you a place to stop it and smack it with your axe, severing tendon and bone and muscle as your entire hand from the wrist down is chopped free. Fitting, given it used to carry a weapon that no longer resides there.
It was his right hand that used to carry the weapon.
Oh, sorry, I thought he carried it on his left. My bad. Disregard. I thought it would be
Actually,
fitting.
actually,
You know, it's fine.
actually, I think no. I actually think he was ambidextrous.
Yeah.
So he has some of it on both hands before. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. The hand itself falls limp to the ground, and blood begins to rush from Athelstan's arm. He drops to his knees, pale, sweaty, and bleeding out.
I neck a healing potion.
Okay.
Doesn't do the trick. I will
So
heal him.
healing word as high a level as I need to.
No.
Okay.
A healing potion will only do so much.
Mm.
Athelstan is missing a limb and is bleeding out.
Staunch it.
No, I'm gonna heal you.
I patched up with my healer's kit.
Tourniquets and
Make a medicine
Anybody
check.
have any fire?
Oh,
There's a giant brazier right in front of you.
Does anybody have
17.
a torch?
Do it in my backpack. Yeah, I have torches.
Sly takes out her short sword. And she says, I can put it in the flame.
I don't know that that's gonna be fast enough, so I will light a torch.
Yenrik, you know with your medicine check that the healer's kit is not going to do it.
Yeah, that's.
I just cast Cure Wounds because I'm done with this. I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's not gonna fix him.
The time spent, he loses
I
another
do
hit
that.
10 hit points.
Sorry, I don't have that.
You have what you wanted. Now fuck off.
Yana moves over to you, Athelstan, and picks up the hand from the ground.
I reach out with my right hand, just like like Knuckles first,
Level.
and just boop and like gently boop.
Yana snarls at you
Mm-hmm. Yep. Enjoy it.
and picks up the hand and
Just green
making
flesh, green blood everywhere.
extreme eye contact begins to eat it.
I start drooling.
15.
15 hit
back to
points?
Athelstan.
Okay.
And 4 on my d6.
Who took the pages, Shakuna?
Roll a d10 for me, Gile. I don't know what you mean, Athelstan. As you lose another 10 hit points because you are still bleeding out.
Oh shit! I forgot to roll up for the healing potion. I think I have a superior.
Sorry, what did you roll, Kile? You cut out there.
5.
5? As Athelstan speaks about the pages, you watch his eyes roll up into the back of his head, and he falls unconscious. Still bleeding. But it's worse than that. His face is pale. And you're not sure he's breathing.
Medicine check, something, anything.
Sure, make a medicine check. As he loses another 10 hit points.
I do
Go
have
ahead
a
and make an
potion of
advantage.
invulnerability in my pouch that Breeze would
You
know
are
about.
unconscious.
I know, but Breeze would know about it.
Would he? How so?
Yeah,
23 total.
chocolate. That moment.
So
Because there was because there was the bag of I don't know if the bag ever got back. It was given back to Athelstan that he gave to Breeze because he couldn't open it.
I don't know if I would have gone through it other than seeing the.
And there are
What did-
total.
there are potions in there too.
What did you roll on your medicine check, Eli?
23 total.
You can tell that Athelstan is still breathing, but very, very, very slowly.
Sorry, can't see my.
It's gonna search through the bag.
Okay.
Because I know what I've got in mine.
Searching through the bag, you are able to locate that potion.
There's
Shove it down its throat and hope it's enough.
gives me resistance to all damage.
It's not. I'm prepared to dump another
And-
spell in there.
And there are 2 potions of healing.
Okay,
That
this
looks
is
like it hurts.
less about resisting damage as opposed to bleeding out. You're not
Yeah, I know.
actively taking damage, you are just dying.
No, I know. I was mentioning that there's that and the potions of healing.
Yep, I'm just clarifying.
Okay.
So, Liz, I need you to roll 2d6s for me because you have cast 2 spells on the party. Everybody's going to heal a little bit. Sorry, one sec.
Good.
Okay, everybody heals 20 hit points. You're only going to take 10 of that, Athelstan, as you continue to bleed out.
Did you have a
Anybody
potion or
have
not?
fire?
Yeah, can Sly cauterize the wound
Can we
now?
cauterize this?
Yeah, I will say at this point, Sly has become quite annoyed and has moved to stick the short sword that she just received into the brazier and is coming back to lance the injury.
Mm-hmm.
It like rings like in the Lord of the Rings. And it glows when there's orcs nearby.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be an immediate effect to any of the spells that Liz cast.
Immediate.
So blood again.
However, Athelstan takes another 10 hit points of damage before Sly is able to cauterize the wound. Yana has finished consuming the hand and moves back towards Shakuna, who has just been watching this entire exchange with a sort of half grin of amusement on her face.
We go now.
I will not stop you.
What happened on the bridge?
You will have to find out for yourself. I am not here to answer your questions. Merely take my pound of flesh. Yenrik, I see your memories have returned.
They have.
Disappointing. Do not return.
They sent him to us.
And he has made his own decisions in that regard. He was to bring you to me. That was the end of his task. Every decision he made afterwards was his.
I understand.
Sly is done. Can we dump those little healing potions in him?
That's what you want to do?
Does it stop the bleeding?
The bleeding has stopped.
Yes, we dump those potions in him. At least one of them.
It's currently at 40 hit points. 40 wounds.
Did Athelstan ever roll that potion of superior healing that he chugged earlier?
Well, if you do that, you might not need to spend any other healing potions.
Hang on. What do you roll for that? I'm sorry.
Should be on the back of that potion bottle I gave you.
If I remember right, 8d8 plus 8 off the top of my head.
As superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Or 8d4 plus 8, yeah.
I made you these pretty potion bottles, and you're finally getting to use them, even though it's Fantasy Ground's fault.
Look how cute these are. We got these for Christmas because Effie's amazing. It's on the shelf with all of my art and the little Kile that you made.
Mm-hmm.
14.
I know they're really tiny to read. I'm sorry. It was the only bottles I could find.
20,
I love it.
24, 28, 29, 32.
Plus 8?
Yeah.
You are fully healed. However, still missing a limb.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad Eller's not here. Got the mechanical limb.
Shakuna pulls herself up onto the back of Yana and begins to make for the jungle.
Too soon.
Have fun waiting out the rest of the hunt. She's
Am I
gone.
conscious?
You are still unconscious.
Okay.
So from where we are now,
Mhm.
can we see the shrine?
From where you are now, the only person who might be able to see it would be Athelstan. And even that would be a little bit of a stretch.
I'm just gonna go to the edge of the bridge.
Okay.
Can we see across?
You can see.
How far out it is?
You can see about halfway across the bridge, Breeze. Or what you assume is about halfway. You can see
Yeah.
the other brazier in the distance.
Yeah.
But
How
it's kinda
far
hard.
down is the gorge between the sides of the bridge?
Assume the 2 miles.
About that.
What if we send Razira first? Because she's small and light and fast. And can assess the
that-
situation over there.
Say that again. You cut out a little bit.
What if we send Razira first because she's small and light and fast? She can assess the situation over there.
Alright.
Does anyone have something that can make us fly?
I don't have anything like that. Athelstan is unconscious.
Alright. How safe does the bridge appear to be besides, the holes?
It looks like crap and would definitely not pass an OSHA certification.
Well, neither would most jobs.
No, she's bullshit. So.
can it support Rosira's weight?
How much does Rosira weigh again?
With her gear and her base weight, 87 pounds.
Don't forget, y'all still have climbing gear.
Maybe. Some of the boards look pretty weathered. And some of them are completely gone.
You want to just hang out here and wait for Athelstan to wake up?
Mm.
And
Because we're getting to evening again, right?
Yeah, you're pretty damn close to it already.
So we might as well, if we just hang out here for the night,
camp on the ground this time.
camp like right here.
Okay. And assess the situation in the morning then, I guess, when it's light. Try to get Athelstan where he's going to be comfortable now.
Rosira is just looking on the bridge, trying to find a path across.
Make a perception
Looks-
check.
Uh, 24.
Okay. It doesn't look like there's any clear path across. Unless you wanted to walk a tightrope. But even the rope itself looks a little frayed.
How long does this look?
Sorry, how long does what look?
The bridge. It's
It goes beyond your dark vision.
So but you said we were able to see the second brazier, right?
Yes.
So just guessing a distance off of that
You can try.
with?
Perception again.
Sure. Fuck. It's almost good. I'm going to use an inspiration on that.
Sure.
Perception.
what is your
Okay.
wisdom modifier?
+2.
I was gonna say the first one would have been a 14 then.
Oh.
Oh.
It came down to a 3.
It dropped to 3.
Because it dropped. Okay, it does that. But yeah.
Okay.
So no, so it's a 12
Okay,
because that's with the modifier on. I forgot it was using the
okay.
thing, but figure 12 is probably not good enough. So
Okay.
So with a 20, you can guesstimate about 100 feet across.
it's about
Wait
100
until the
feet.
morning.
We go in the morning.
Because we don't know if once we cross the bridge, if we can't come back for one thing.
And what if there's something over there that we have to get through before we can gain entrance to the...
More worried about like supplies being there, like actually being there.
The what being there?
Supplies.
Provision.
Oh,
Because if we get stuck here for how long did you say, Yenrik? 40 days?
Up to, yeah.
we've already used like 10 of them, so...
I'm saying
But still.
if there's provisions in the shrine itself.
I'm just wondering, are Shikuna let us pass?
Person of her word?
Yeah. Why did she even offer it?
Does she not usually?
No. Her and her tribe hunt all those participating and kill them on sight. I don't know why she let us go.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Sorry, Sherry.
She's doing what she wants, that's why.
Thanks, everybody, for
Okay.
joining us. We are so happy you were here. Definitely did not cause emotional damage to my party
No, not at all.
or, massive body trauma. Whatever. It's fine.
I mean, you degloved me, so like it's just finishing the job
Yeah,
on one side.
that's fair. That's fair. Any hoozle. Thanks for watching. We're going to go raid somebody. Stick around for the raid. You are going to get platinum pieces for joining the raid, which you can use to help or hinder the party during any of our campaign plays. Or you can help me as the DM or hinder me. But that's just an asterisk at the bottom. Have a good night, everybody. We will catch you later.